Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gashi's Common TV. Babu Owino and Nyoro have acquired a new party and they are now in control of the People's Party of Kenya, popularly known as PPK. According to the Star newspaper, there is a headline about the new kid in the block, and Babu Owino and Nyoro have actually united to form that party or to acquire that party. And they have placed their allies in the management of the party. Ladies and gentlemen, the State House is in turmoil. The 2027 general elections is going to be very, very interesting. It is going to shock Kenyans, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at Babu Owino and Nyoro, they have a lot in common. And that is why I want us to actually give a critical analysis about this headline that is in the Star newspaper. When I look at these two gentlemen, you realize that they refused to vote for the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. Yes, they refused. Babu Owino was called by Raila Amolo Odinga to go and impeach Gachagua. He refused. William Samuel Ruto tried to convince Nyoro to go and impeach his brother. He refused. Again, the two gentlemen have refused to support the broad-based governments. And you remember I gave you, I uploaded a video yesterday and I told you that Babu Owino was complaining that the government operatives are planning to arrest him with trump-up charges about the issues of matters corruption, which we know it is because of the popularities. If you do not watch that video, maybe you can watch that video where Babu Owino is talking about the way the government is planning to impeach him. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want us to see what this means politically speaking, because this is a major development. I want you to realize that these two gentlemen are the most progressive or development conscious members of parliament, according to the latest report. In fact, Babu Owino was rated the best member of parliament when it comes to the implementation of the National Government Constituency Development Fund, and Nyoro was actually given number 2. And when you go to Kiharu, you see these guys, Nyoro has a connection with the people. He's loved by the people. The same case if you go to Embakasi East, you realize that Babu Owino is actually one of the darling of the masses when you go to Embakasi East. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very significant politically speaking, because when you look at these guys, they have been seen in the past, and although there had been rumors that these guys eventually would unite and face the 2027 general election as a united front. Again, when you look at these guys, you realize that they are at loggerheads with their leaders. Babu Owino is not seeing eye to eye with Raila Amolo Odinga. The same case with Nyoro, he is not seeing eye to eye with President William Samuel Ruto. What does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? Is that if you look at the situation on the ground, you agree with me that Babu Owino is more popular than Raila Amolo Odinga. I know there are some people who are going to dispute, but if you ask me, today, Babu Owino is the most popular politician, especially those who are in the opposition. And you remember, we have seen many videos whereby the ODM operatives have actually tried to stop Babu Owino even from addressing the people. Anytime he goes anywhere, he is given a hero's welcome. Again, I can say this without any fear of contradiction, that Nyoro is more popular than Rigathi Gachagua, if at all he is going to come out. You know, this guy, when you look at him, he's loved by people. Loved because of the way he has uplifted the standard of the people of Kiharo. Many schools have received a lot of development, and including education. And therefore, Ndindi Nyoro, if he's going to unite with Babu Owino, I can bet that he's going even to actually outshine Rigathi Gachagua. And these guys need to work together. The other thing is that when you look at these two guys, they come due to their youthful nature. They have been attracting the youth. Although Ndindi Nyoro has been attracting especially the elderly people, especially women. They love him so much. They call him our son. And when they come together now, they are likely to attract the youth. And therefore, they come with 10 million votes of the youth. Remember I said that the 2027 general elections will be determined by the youth. And where the youth are, that is where the president is. Where the youth are, that is the winning team. It doesn't matter where Raila is, it doesn't matter where Uhuru is, it doesn't matter where Gachagua is, but where the youth are, whoever aligns himself with the youth is going to clinch the presidency. And that is why you see these guys, they are firm and they believe in themselves. They are self-made and they believe that they are going to win. Again, when you look at these gentlemen, they are charismatic. They move the crowds. They are able to campaign and attract a lot of crowd. In fact, if there is one person who worked so hard to ensure that William Samoei won the presidency, it is Ndindi Nyoro. Ndindi Nyoro, in fact, did not even campaign. Ndindi Nyoro did not even put any poster in Kiharo, but he was elected with the landslide. My friend Judy was trying to contest, and Ndindi Nyoro did not bother so much with what Judy Makera was doing. And you see, this is somebody who does not even care so much, even when the opponent is there. And these people are even friends. That's the funny thing about Ndindi Nyoro. So he doesn't care much about the opponent, whether you are campaigning or not. So when you look at it, it tells you that they are likely to give Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto a run for their money. In fact, where these guys, if they decide to unite with Akina Gachagua, Akina Kalonzo, Akina Natebea, Akina what, I'm telling you, these guys will be in the heart of the next government. These two gentlemen will determine who will become the president. In fact, I don't know the plan they have, but most likely Babu Owino can even decide to vie for the presidency, and Ndindi Nyoro the running mates. That is it. And anytime Kikuyus and Luos unite, anytime, according to history, the two tribes unite, they are likely to produce a winning team. Just need to look at 2002 and go back again to 1963 when Jaramogi united with Jomo Kenyatta. Then in 2002, Raila united with Mwai Kibaki. And you can see now, history is full of it repeating itself. So it's a force to reckon with. I think, I don't know the plans they have, but they could also front one of them to be the running mate of maybe another leader whom we don't know. Again, when you look at these guys, they are very energetic. Very, very energetic. They can campaign in 5 counties in a day. That is it. They are not lazy. They are hardworking. And they move the crowds. They move the masses. I don't know. But this is very, very interesting development. How it is going to turn out, I think even Raila Amolo Odinga, where he is worried. Even William Samoei Ruto is worried. Even Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is worried. Even Gachagua is worried. And the problem would come if they come and now decide to vie for the presidency and divide the opposition, and William Samoei Ruto wins the election. So I think they have a strategy, because when you look at it, or them, these guys are not happy with what is happening, and they are being discriminated in their parties. And for the time being, we are going to trust them and we are going to support them. I don't know what you think about this new development, and please let me know. It is raining, still raining. It has been raining throughout the night, still raining. And what do we say? Please, guys, like the video. Kindly like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to receive all the videos that I post, want YouTube to notify you, you have to subscribe, and then you can also hit the notification bell. Bye bye.